The latest global update has stirred up quite a buzz, obviously setting up a quite frenzied episode, with heroes and villains clashing on the island. With Doom poised to seize zero reality, the time to choose is upon us. Finally, it's time for our most informative segment in all of Fortnite, Fort News, where we take you through all the latest features and secrets of this new update. In today's episode, we're diving deep into the exciting new game mode, returning superpowers, fresh secret mythics, and an epic battle against the Dr. Doom himself. But first, drop a like on the video and use code PUNKED in the item shop. It would mean the world to me. So, grab some popcorn, get comfy, and let's get to it. First things first, let's talk about the map changes. This time, nothing important was added as locations to the island. Still, they did add in some landing zones for Iron Man's gear, which we'll get into in the section below devoted to gameplay. Still somewhat weird though. Epic really seemed to have missed the opportunity to tinker with the island in recent times, which is kind of surprising, considering the fact that this would be the best time for major map updates, considering this chapter is drawing to a close. Hope we get something big in the final 2 updates. Perhaps they will save the map change for the upcoming Halloween event. Speaking of gameplay, Epic Games keeps raising the bar higher and higher, and I am particularly mentioning the new Day of Doom game mode, going live now for all players. It's similar to that endgame mode from Chapter 1, only this time with Doom instead of Thanos, ancient artifacts instead of the Infinity Stones, and Latverian infantry instead of the Chitauri army. The goal is the same, 2 teams of 16 players each, in total 32 players on the island, are to duke it out. The followers of Doom have to find all 6 artifacts. Once all are found, heroes will no longer respawn, and they could be eliminated upon death. The Avengers must impede the forces of Doom before all the artifacts are collected. Of course, the minions will spawn infinitely, giving them a bit of an advantage, while the heroes will really have to play their cards accordingly to avoid team wipes. However, the ace up the sleeve of the Doom team is literally the man himself, Dr. Doom, who will be very hard to beat. The selection to become Doom, which requires one to be the first to pick up an artifact, becomes far easier than in the normal Battle Royale to transform into Doom here. I highly recommend trying out both sides in this mode, simply because I had a lot of fun playing as Doom since the hero team was often short on players. How do you like the mode? If you were hoping for Superpower's medallions and were sad they didn't show up in this update, then don't you worry, there's still hope. Those old mythic items are still in the game files, so we might just get another limited time mode featuring them. More importantly, Tony Stark is finally here on the island, with all of the arsenals of Iron Man brought about. It turned out that Tony was searching his ways of fighting Doom, and kindly shared his tech with all loopers. His newest suit joins the item shop now, and let me tell you, this is not even close to the coolest skin from the last batch. Finding Iron Man's arsenals is pretty simple. They drop from the sky, so it's hard to miss them. I'd expected some kind of sound cue, something similar to an airdrop or bunker opening, but I didn't hear anything in-game. The arsenals drop in specific locations on the map, and only 3 appear per match, dropping one after another in quick succession. They come between the 2nd and 3rd storm circles. Sometimes instead of Iron Man's armory, it's War Machine's armory. Speaking of Iron Man, he also gave us some new gear, including repulsors, Stark's rifles, and an Iron Man kit. Comparing the repulsors to how they were in Chapter 2, Season 4, they have not changed a great deal. At one point they were actually a superpower, but now they are actually just an item. The gloves have 2 modes of firing. One shoots small energy blasts, and another fires a huge charged beam that does a lot of damage, though it's on cooldown for 20 seconds. You'll have to find his complete kit on the island to feel like Iron Man. Epic really went all out with cool animations. It will be cool, for example, if in such a way you shot the enemy flying away with the help of Iron Man's boots. They will be hovering in the air, circling around, just like it was when Tony first tested his armor in that very movie. These boots have some fantastic mobility options, which are super desired on this island. While they are on a 20-second cooldown with a great deal of startup time, they're still loads of fun to use. However, attacking in midair is a bit lacking. You can only fire the charged beam if you have repulsors in your inventory. For flight, that's a bit more consistent. Along with some firepower, I'd say to use War Machine's jetpack. which allows players to shoot and fly at the same time in flight. I didn't like the Stark's rifle too much. It's pretty similar to the one from Stark Industries in Season 14, but it feels clunky. Something about the way it is projected feels off, and the recoil is a tad too much. I might be in the minority, but I would advise against using it during a far-ranged fight. If you have tried it out, let me know your experience and opinions in the comments below. Epic's also made a few balance changes, finally buffing Mysterio's Medallion. It provides a slight niche now in that you could move faster while invisible, but it is somewhat up for debate how useful that really is. Yes, you do move faster, but I feel that normal movement is still the most effective since it doesn't give you away on the map. Anyway, I think Mysterio's Medallion will still be discarded most of the time. But all those fans of Dr. Doom out there do have cause for celebration, as Epic's finally added support for his Chapter 2, Season 4 glider and emote. Took them a year. Of course, this begs the question, why not give that same treatment to the new Iron Man skin? Oh well, we'll just have to wait for Epic's to fix that in a future update. Soon, Fortnite's Battle Royale mode will turn 7 years old. And of course, Epic won't let the community miss out on free rewards and themed challenges. We will probably see the first celebration events this or next week. Traditionally, parts of the island get decorated, including cakes that you can eat to heal. There will also be anniversary dropped exclusives, such as the return of presents that may contain the new medallion. This item lets you spawn balloons behind you during jumps. The loot pool's also getting a birthday flare gun. If you're a player of LEGO Fortnite, they've added such a big update, and our beloved Clombos and a new biome, Lost Islands. But that's just a small part of what's new in the blocky world. New items, crafting schematics, bosses, rune systems, and NPCs. Epic's has really committed to updating their LEGO survival mode. Of course, they still have the issue of paid builds to contend with, which does limit the creative potential of the mode. Still, kudos to the devs for continually providing solid content. Riding Clombos, or even feeding them, is pure fun. Well, here's a fun fact. It seems that adult Clombos aren't affected by the different realities, staying the same across whatever universe they're in. An example of this might be that the same Clombos one finds in Battle Royale are now chillin' in the ponds of this new biome. And just look at how adorable the interaction is between those LEGO Clombos and the real ones. The plot further develops step by step to bring us finally to the very fight between Doom and Hope. In this second phase, players will have to take down the warden of the Raft prison and the strong telepath Emma Frost. We will be aided in that mission by Iron Man supported with advanced technology from Stark Industries. But as usual, things do not quite work according to plan, and Dr. Doom is able to grasp the situation to his advantage. We'll break down those new story events in a separate plot-focused video, but only if you guys smash that like button. Deal? And of course, where would we be without new skins? This time around though, given a large number of great skins, even overpowered ones arriving soon, you may actually want to start saving up some serious V-Bucks. Let's get things started with Rubius, who finally gets his Icon Series skin. Well, the original style might be a question of personal taste, but this cube style is way more interesting. On a personal note, my highlight for his set has got to be the back bling, which simply features his ninja cat and katana. I mean literally, katana. Of course, an Iron Man themed update couldn't forget a new Iron Man skin, right? Epic went with some decidedly low-hanging fruit, resurrecting the Mark 45 suit from the Age of Ultron, which is a great option since most players either missed the Chapter 2, Season 4 Battle Pass, or just weren't around. In addition to that, however, the skin is gorgeous and really true to the character. Speaking of Epic's recent skin designs, I have noticed something weird. It's like they try harder to make skins that get sold for V-Bucks than the ones that came from earlier battle passes. This new wave of skins is both of higher quality and much better to look at. One of those is the Raven skin. Not only that, but its design is so much more polished compared to its predecessors. If you are into animals or fun, quirky skins, this new set is going to hit. There's also the new ranked skin, reflecting your current competitive rank. This time, it's a neon lynx that has been slightly transformed into a cyborg, which makes it lil bit creepy. Honestly, I'd say it's perfect for a Halloween release, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what happens. If insiders from the loop are to be believed, this skin is going to be free, which makes it even cooler. Oh, and we've got yet another Peely skin. How many of these are there now? Like 10? Anyways, this time it is an exclusive to the LEGO Fortnite Mini Pass, so you won't find it in the regular item shop. It'll cost 1,400 V-Bucks, and whether it's worth it is up to you. But the October Crew Pack skin? That's something special. Compared with the mediocre one back in September, this is a huge improvement. Finally, Epix is releasing that skin concept from ancient times we analyzed in our storyline videos, and it looks incredible. I'd even say it rivals Ayers himself. So yeah, this is one subscription you won't want to miss this October. Considering how the chapter finale is right around the corner, and you probably get the next battle pass for free. This was a seriously content-heavy second update of the season. An amazing new game mode, return of Tony Stark, exciting story developments, cool new gameplay additions. Still direly needed, however, are some changes on the map side of things. Hopefully, the next update delivers because it's been about 2 months since we really had any lasting changes. But I'm still optimistic, and I feel we will get those just in time for Halloween. Make sure you ring that notification bell so you don't miss the announcement of this Halloween event, and subscribe to the channel. We share secrets and insights weekly. Drop those iron-like thumbs up on this video and have an absolutely incredible rest of your day. Take care.